my name is Laura Williams. I am discussing a moral dilemma regarding self-driving cars for Professor Groth's English class. The dilemma I feel will become more of an issue as the evolution of driverless cars becomes the wave of the future is who should the self-driving car choose to save? After all, a car is a machine without ethics. Statistically, car accidents are the leading cause of death for people aged 16 to 19 in the United States. Self driving cars could eliminate human error, but driverless or self driving cars promise to bring substantial benefits to the efficiency of transportation and public safety. Efficiency of transportation and decrease of accidents are wonderful, but car accidents cannot be completely eliminated. Use Unless every car on the road is a self-driving car, which is programmed in the same manner, there will still be car accidents. My moral dilemma is, in the event of a car accident, what should the car do and who should decide who programs that action? I'm an EMT and an emergency room nurse. I've seen both sides of car accidents, unavoidable and avoidable ones. A physician that I know recently purchased a new car, and his car is equipped with the self-driving technology. We had a discussion about how this car had a defect. It suddenly stopped by itself. The mechanism which caused his vehicle to stop suddenly failed, and even without traffic around him, his car stopped in the middle of a busy street, which could potentially have caused a car accident in itself. So this sparked my question of who programs these cars and how do they come up with this algorithm that they program them with. When trying to avoid an accident, should the car choose to run over and kill one person or run into a crowd of people? Driverless cars make a decision to minimize harm by killing one person instead of five. Isn't that the best possible outcome? Well, what if the driverless car decides to hit the five pedestrians who are jaywalking instead of the one person who's in the crosswalk? When the car is making a decision to carry out vigilante justice, why should one life be deemed more important than the other? What if each driverless car was programmed from a test of what people would do in random situations by the new drivers or the community as a whole? There actually is a test such as this. It's called the Moral Machine. It is a program that tests people on how they would react to emergency situations if they were the self-driving car. So not everyone has the same moral ethics. We all know that. And this would create new or greater problems of cars carrying out their own justice on speeders or people who cut you off or drive too slow. This may create an entirely new form of road rage, which would be very dangerous. So how should these self-driving cars be programmed? With the general principle of take actions that minimize total harm, take actions that preserve the life of the driver at all costs, even if that means your passengers, which could be your children, your parents, someone gets sacrificed. Or should there be do no harm to any human life, no matter what the circumstance? My personal moral value is there should be no harm. In other words, take no action that would harm any human life and let the car take its course. I feel it's not actually a technology problem, but a social problem. How does society feel about a car being programmed to make trade-offs? The car is just a machine and it does what it is told to do. So how will society deal with the decisions of car manufacturers or government regulations? Personally, I would not purchase a self-driving car. I couldn't knowingly purchase a car that may cause harmful consequences based on an algorithm's decision. How could society live with the consequences of being tasked with who to blame for the decision of the algorithm? The driver who chose the particular algorithm in their new car, or the programmer of the algorithm, or even the manufacturer of the self-driving car who decided who and what should be programmed into this algorithm? My morality would prefer to let fate decide. I could not live with myself if I knowingly chose a car that may potentially kill someone during a car crash based on an algorithm of probability rather than human conscience. Thank you.